No, it wouldn't.
Oh crap, it was never recording actually.
Are you serious?
Do you want to do that again?
No.
Hello, it's me, Governor of California, here to teach you how to do math. I'm doing Unit 1, multiplying big numbers. Then you cut it.
Alright, we'll start with math. And then Unit 1. Alright, so we're going to do multiplying big numbers. Alright, so we're going to start with 38 times 36. That's a pretty big number, two of those. Very big numbers. Let's be honest, guys. You can't do that in your head. So we're going to have to do this. We're going to go up here. What is that? 8 times 6. Can anybody think of that? I can. It's 42. So you put the 4 up there. Bring it up. Then we bring the 6 over here. 6 times 3, that's an easy one. We can do that in our heads. That's 18. 8. We have one more over here. There's nothing to multiply here, so we're just going to bring it down. 182. Wow, you think it's over? It's not over. Then you put a 0 here because you know what? That's what it tells us to do. Whoever made this said so. So, then we multiply 3 times 8. What's 3 times 8? 24. Woo! Now, 3 times 3. 3 times 3, easy, simple math, 9. But we have this 2. So, 11. So we just put a 1. Bring the 1 over. Look, nothing to do here. Bring it down. What am I? It's too easy. Now, we're going to have to add these that are remaining. 2, 2, 1 up here, 3, and then nothing else. So just 1. And your final answer, 1322. We already know how to do this from our first example, so we're going to just do this one pretty quick. Let's do 28 times... let's have a pick from the audience. What do you guys think? What's the next number?
31.
31. Awesome. We're going to do 1 times 8, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to tell you guys how to do this. You already learned the first time. We're just going to pause the video here if you need to learn how to do it again, and we'll see what you get at the end of this. Alright, if you pause the video, that's your answer. If you didn't pause the video, that's your answer. One final example. If you want to know the answer by the end of it, pause it when I show the equation and we'll get to it. Alright, so we're going to just do a 37 times 52. Whoa, we jumped in numbers there. Anybody else see that? Alright, so 14 up, blah, 7. Oh, that one was pretty easy. Wow. Okay, 0. Ooh, 35. 3. Put the thing up here. 15, 18. Oh, wow. That's a big number. Let's see. 4, 12, 9, and 1. 1924. Good Lord. I'm too good at this math.
Hi, my name is Regan, and I'm going to be showing you Unit 2, and Unit 2 is basically just graphing and finding the slope. So right now I'm going to find the slope, and I'm going to do that by using the slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and I have the points. And to make it easier, you just label the points. So this would be the last one, so y2, where this is the first y, and you label it to make it easier for you, and then you just plug it into the problem. So it's y2, which is 6, minus y1, which is negative 7, and then x2, which is minus negative 3, minus x1, which is negative 7, which equals 13 over 4. And there's your slope. So now I'm going to show you how to graph the line, and here's the equation we're trying to graph, but first we have to make it into an actual equation that you can graph. So we're going to add 3x to both sides, and then it will go into y equals -9 plus 3x. But you can also write it, to see it easier, you can write it y equals 3x minus 9. And there it looks like slope-intercept form, which is like the standard way of graphing. And then after that, you draw a table and you plot points that can go into that equation. So for here, we did 0, 1, and 2. We can do y equals 3 times 0 minus 9, and we get -9. Same goes for 1 and 2, and we find our points. So our points are 0, -9, 1, and -6, and then 2 and -3. Now we're going to draw our graph, and now we're going to graph it. So first is 0, and then the x, or the y, is -9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You plot it here, and then 1, go over 1, and then down -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then go over 2, 1, 2, and go down -3. 1, 2, 3. And now we just graph the line. It's a straight line. And that's how you graph. So in this problem, I'm going to show you how to graph the line y equals 3. So you're going to start at 0, and since it's y, you're going to go up the y-axis. So 1, 2, 3. You plot your point right here, and then you wonder where the other plot goes, so you go 1, 2, 3. So over 3, because it's y equals 3, and then up 3 again, so you have the same line. And you just graphed a horizontal line. And if this was x equals 3, then you would do the same exact process. It's just it would end up being a vertical line.
Hi, I'm Blake, and I'm doing Unit 3, combining like terms and exponents. Unit 3, rewrite without parentheses and simplify. First, we're going to bust apart u minus 2 squared. So then we're going to FOIL it. So it'll be first, the first numbers right here. U outside, so u minus u, or u times -2. And then inner, so it'll be -2 times u. And then last will be -2 times -2. And then after that, we combine like terms, so it'll be u squared minus 2u minus 2u plus 4. And then that will give you your answer, u squared minus 4u plus 4. Alright, so next we're going to do the product rule with positive exponents. We're going to take all the coefficients out of the problem, so it's 2 times 5 times 2, and then get all the exponents out. And then next we will multiply all the coefficients together, which will give us 20, and then we will add all the exponents together. That's your final answer. Multiply these factors using the FOIL method. So we'll start out with 4x times 5x, and then we'll go to 4x times 6y, then 5y times 5x, and 5y times negative 6y. Next we'll combine like terms, so it'll be 20x squared minus 24xy plus 25xy minus 30y squared. And then after you combine, like condense that down and combine like terms, your final answer will be 20x squared plus xy minus 30y squared.
Justice, and I'm doing Unit 4, and Unit 4 is basically radicals and quadratic equations. With Justice, first, we're going to start with the square root of 49 over 4. Basically what you want to do is you're finding what goes into both of these, so you could put 7, 2, and then over 2, 2, 2 to square. And then so that 7 times 7 equals 49, and then 2 times 2 times 2 equals 4. And so basically this would be 7 over 2. That's your answer. The next one is 9 square root of 5 minus 6 square root of 5. And here all you want to do is 9 minus 6, and just leave that 5 in there because they're both the same. And then just subtract 9 minus 6, and that's the final answer is 3 square root of 5. Work out is a cube root with 5 to squared in the square root. And basically all you want to do is follow what it's telling you. So leave the cube and 5 times 5. And then your final answer will be 25.
Hi guys, I'm Sydney and I'm going to be doing the EOC review, which involves a lot of factoring and word problems. Yay me! Okay, so here we have a word problem, and it is a minor league baseball team plays 113 games in a season. If the team won 13 more than 3 times as many games as they lost, how many wins and losses did the team have? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the original 113 games the team played, and we're going to subtract the 13 more than that they won, which leaves us with 100. Now, since we have 3 times as many games that they won, we're going to take those 3 times plus the one for the loss, for the times that they lost, and we're going to divide it by 100. So we're going to have 4 divided by 100, which leaves us with 25. Now we're going to take this 25 and multiply it by 3 for 3 times as many games that they won. And when we do that, we will get 75. So they won 75 games, and then that last remaining 25 is how many they lost. Now we also have to add back in this 13 because there's 13 more times the 3 that they won. So once we add back in the 13, we get 88 games that they won and 25 that they lost. Now we have a factoring problem, a binomial, because there's only 2 factors in it. So what we have to do for this one is we have to find a common thing between these 2. So these 2 luckily are even, so we're going to take the 5x out of both of these. And once we do that, we take the 5x out. We have 5 times 4, which equals 20, and then x, because our 2 x's give us the x squared. Now we have that, plus, now this is the easy part, we just have the 1 right here, because when you do the 1, 5 times 1 is 5x. So this will be what we get when we factor it out, and then just to check it, because we always want to check our work, we're going to multiply these 2, which give us again 20x squared, and then 5 times 1 is 5x. So it checks. Here we have factoring with the trinomial because there's 3 factors. So what we're going to do is we have to find some factors in common so that they can multiply back out through the FOIL method to equal our original problem here. So what we're going to do is we're going to say what 2 numbers equal 6. Well, I'm going to use 2 and 3. So we're going to have our parentheses, and we're going to have 2 and 3 because that's what equals 6. Now to get our x squared, we have to do the x's on both of those. Now for this one, we have to make sure that they can either add or subtract to equal both of these numbers. So here we're going to have a -5 on this one from here, and then we're going to do a 1 on this one, so that when it multiplies back out, you'll get back your original problem. But that's just factoring by grouping.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope that you enjoyed our video, and hopefully this will help you out throughout the future if needed. Thank you so much to everybody in our crew, and you guys did awesome. Happy holidays.